Good afternoon, people of the interwebs. Welcome to another Total OS Today Live, a double feature for this Sunday. This morning I did a Good Morning Linux live, and the biggest story of the week has to be, well, Facebook. Friday morning, wake up to NPR radio. The news, Facebook. Saturday morning, Facebook. Sunday morning, the Facebook scandal. And it goes on and on and on. We are all being Facebooked. That's my new term I have coined when a piece of our lives has been stolen. A breach of contract, a breach of trust, invasion of privacy. Very angry, aren't we? Anyway, we'll talk about it. Anybody in the live chat, please do stop by and say hello. Now let's see, what do we have here? Looking good on my end. Wow. All right, music is by the YouTube Audio Library. Featuring the music of Silent Partner. So, if you search Google for Facebook, obviously it's the scandal with the improper use of data from 50 million Facebook users. Oh, is that all? Supposedly to help influence the election of 2016. Now, probably a lot of us, I don't know if most of us know that once you get on the web, do you really have privacy? You can do whatever you'd want to do, as much as you want to do, to keep, well, to remain, to have a certain residue of security, of privacy. But is it possible? I'm not so sure. You see here that Mark Zuckerberg apologizes for Facebook's data privacy scandal. We're talking about Cambridge Analytica. Wow, I mean, it's you know how Facebook is undermining democracy. Facebook has been collecting call history. I deleted my, I installed or I downloaded my Facebook here and my data, and it's a lot. I was surprised a little bit of what they keep since when did I join? 2011? I think, I can't remember. You might be shocked. I mean, it's everything from the beginning that you may or may not be aware of what's going on with data collection. It's scary, to say the least. So I don't know what you guys think, but I'm coining a new term when your privacy is being violated, when a piece of you is being stolen, when there is a certain level of mistrust that you did not expect. We are being Facebooked. The largest social network in the world has blown it. In terms of users' trust, it says here polls show Facebook losing trust as firm uses ads to apologize. You know what? I don't know the whole truth. Maybe they knew, maybe they didn't know, maybe Facebook figured, well, maybe this will blow away. You have here Senator Warner says Facebook has not been fully forthcoming with Congress. I don't know. How many apologies does it take for a breach of trust? How many days, months, years will it take? This may be the downfall of Facebook. Now look, we can't, you know, we can go online and delete our Facebook accounts, delete our Twitter accounts, and whatever else you have on the web. You can delete all those accounts, have only a few email accounts, and that's it. And that's fine. That's a good way to remain a little bit more secure or to maintain more privacy. But once you surf the web and get on the web, in my opinion, you are back to square one. We're being Facebooked. It's that simple. And where does it end? I don't know, to be quite honest. It is a brave new world. So you guys tell me, how do you feel about this? Being Facebooked since the beginning. Probably since the beginning of the World Wide Web. I don't know. I will not delete my Facebook account. I enjoy using it still. You know, keeping in touch with friends, family. I mean, I've been aware that getting on the web, you know, you forego a certain level of privacy and internet on the internet. I don't like it, but that's the reality of it. So we'll see. We'll see how far this goes, or is this the downfall of Facebook, and maybe we'll have a Facebook replacement. What is it going to be called? Secure book? Privacy book? I don't know. I'm looking at the ticker feed. Steve Jobs tried to warn Mark Zuckerberg about privacy in 2010. Wow. Well, there you go. Here's something towards a world without Facebook. That's interesting. Weekend project from USA Today. Delete those Facebook apps now. Well, sure, but can you delete yourself from the web? No, I don't believe that you can. What a mess. I don't know, guys, you tell me. But something I wanted to share with you, and I've talked about privacy before, and it's pretty bad. So anyway, that's it. That's all I have to say. As I'm drinking my orange Powerade. Anybody remember MySpace before Facebook? Were they just as bad and we didn't know it? Possibly. So, those are my thoughts on being Facebooked. Oh joy. Well, I think I'll wrap it up for this one. It's almost time for dinner anyway, so be careful what you post on the web. It may come back to bite you. Take care. Good afternoon, people of the interwebs. Welcome to another Total OS Today live double feature for today. Why double feature? Well, I did one this morning. I did a live show this morning. Good morning, Linux lovers. But woke up Friday morning to NPR News, the big news, Facebook. Saturday morning, Facebook scandal. Sunday morning, Facebook scandaled. We are all being Facebooked, as it were. Oh joy. Lots of fun, let me tell you. Forget about it. Oh, man. Anyway, if anybody's out there, please do stop by and say hello. We'll get started here in a few minutes. I'll give you my thoughts about being Facebooked, about losing our online privacy, breach of contract, a breach of trust, whatever you want to call it. It's not unusual. It's the norm. And it's not good. I downloaded my Facebook data folder from as long as I've been on Facebook since 2011. I think it's a lot. There's a lot out there, and I don't even use it every day usually, but yeah. Let me go ahead and get situated here. Alright, looking good. Music once again from the YouTube audio library. The artist is Silent Partner. So check it out if you're interested. Free music from the YouTube audio library. Lots of good choices there. Check it out. So the Facebook controversy has to deal with the, well, how can I put this? The improper use of 50 million users of the data of 50 million Facebook users to somehow possibly influence the election of 2016 without the, well, without the knowledge of the people, of the users knowing about it. There's certainly a lot of information out there. There's a lot of so-called fake news that can influence just about any election or just your way of thinking, and you need to be careful. So when somebody posts something that is outrageous or seems outrageous, you know, before you throw a hissy fit, check it out. Check it out and see if it's true or not. Be careful what you post on the web. It may come back to haunt you. So this thing with, you know, if you do a search, in fact, I should just transition here since we're getting started. Let me do this. All right, there we go. Now you guys can see. Hello, Bearwolf. Welcome to this double feature. The first one was this morning, doing a Linux Live. Good morning, Linux Live. And now we're talking about Facebook. So again, you do a little search on Facebook and it's all over the place. So when you get on the web, you probably expect a certain level of privacy, of security. And you should. Do you get it? Heck no. What's happening to Facebook is happening to all of us all the time once we get on the web. That's why I'm coining a new term called we are all being Facebooked. Whether you're on Facebook or not, we are all being Facebooked, meaning that the privacy, that certain level of privacy that you expect is simply not there. And you have to be aware of that. Be careful what you post on the web. Be careful what you show on the web. You know, the web is a tool. It can be used for educational purposes, informational purposes, humoristic purposes. This live stream here, I'm showing you this more or less of an educational purpose of what I use or how I do these live streams. I'm using something called OBS Studio. You know what I do here, I'm running something called Ubuntu Mate software operating system, and the live chat, running this on YouTube. This is an example of informational, educational, sometimes humorous. So there's no mistrust here. There's no level of, gee, is my privacy being invaded? I'm not hiding anything by showing you this, and I'm not taking anything from you. I'm not invading your privacy as it were, with me doing this. And I don't mind showing this because maybe you might learn something, you know, it's certainly possible. So this is an example of a good way to use the web. You know, it's for the good of all, I would think. Hi Ben, welcome. So, you know, what's happening to Facebook is not unusual. It's the norm. It's not normal, but it's the norm. And it's not good. I mean, look at the headlines here. This is 4 hours ago. Mark Zuckerberg apologized for Facebook data privacy scandal. The Facebook Cambridge Analytica apology tour continues. Facebook logs text and calls. Users find as they delete accounts. Facebook is too big to fail, is it? I'm not so sure about that. How Facebook is undermining democracy. How calls for privacy. Oh, I realized I have my webcam. What's up? I forgot all about it. Hey, forget about it. Distro2, what's happening? Once again, Bearwolf, Tuto Electro. And if this is your first time to the stream, welcome. Everybody say hello to Tuto Electro. Ben, once again, hello. And Derek, what's happening? So we're talking about being Facebooked, our loss of privacy, not just on Facebook, but on the web. And I wanted to remain so private, I didn't show you my face for the start of the show, but you guys know what I look like. Anyway, so we're talking about being Facebooked, meaning we are always, every single day we get on the web, we are all being Facebooked, as in an invasion of privacy, a loss of privacy, security. It doesn't exist on the web. It's that simple. So be careful what you post on the web. But getting back to this Facebook scandal, I mean, look at this. Android phone users, Facebook was tracking your calls and texts. Kiwi software developer accuses Facebook of recording texts. Facebook scrapped call text data for years from Android. Towards a world without Facebook. So what will be the alternative? I still use Facebook. Only because I had a feeling what was going on and I didn't care. I'll post occasional messages, pictures, in contact with friends, family. Yesterday was my birthday, so I got a bunch of birthday wishes, and it was nice. You know, it was nothing unusual there. But it would be nice to have a certain level of privacy, not just on Facebook, but on the web in general, and it doesn't exist. Polls show Facebook losing trust as firm uses ads to apologize. Facebook and Google face emboldened antagonists, big advertisers. Another adpocalypse? Oh boy. Okay, well, so be it. I'm looking at the ticker feed on top. Are you seeing this on the top, guys? Steve Jobs tried to warn Mark Zuckerberg about privacy in 2010. Wow. There you go. Hi, Sneaky. Let's be honest. The whole Facebook thing is just about data mining. Is their bread and butter. I don't have a Facebook account myself. Okay. All right. DT says, Toss, you'll be happy to know my unstable experiment was a disaster. Installing as I type, good thing I had recent. Yeah, look, there's nothing. I mean, I made fun. I mean, like, it's all in good fun here, but you know, you need to expect that. Look, you know I like Ubuntu Mate, man. Ubuntu Mate works. If you find it too bland, customize it. Make it your own. What's the big deal, right? But yeah, it's a headache, Derek, to run something that is unstable. My opinion. But getting back to Facebook here, Senator Warner, Facebook has not been fully forthcoming with Congress, and the list goes on and on. Be careful what you post on the web. I don't think I've ever posted a photo, video that I would regret later, like, uh-oh, why did I do that? Yeah, be careful. You know, years ago, before Trump became a candidate for president, he is the master of tweeting. And years ago, he posted a tweet after Obama won his second term, I think. He posted, "The Electoral College is a disaster." And then Trump proves it. So be careful. Be careful what you post on the web. It may come back to haunt you. But that being said, we should expect a certain level of trust, a certain level of privacy. It doesn't exist. That's the reality of it. It is a brave new world. And be careful what you say, post on the web, because we talked about this a week or so ago during the Life in Linux podcast. Can you delete yourself off the web? You cannot, at least not fully. You can delete Facebook, Twitter, email accounts and make yourself less, you can make yourself less prolific on the web. But can you fully, kind of like a chalkboard, take the eraser and erase yourself off the web like you would a board? Forget about it. Not going to happen. So be careful. I will not be deleting my Facebook. I still enjoy it. I got a bunch of birthday wishes yesterday on Facebook, and it was nice. It was nice to wake up to, ding, ding, ding notifications. I mean, I know it was coming, and that's fine. Occasionally I'll post updates, news items and stuff like that. So I don't have a problem with that. The problem is the abuse of the data. Now, Sneaky says that's what they do because it's their bread and butter. Okay. But it's massive. It's on a massive scale. I don't know if that will ever change. If Facebook was to just collapse tomorrow, something else will take its place. Let's say they call it Secure Book, Privacy Book, whatever. Will the problem go away? I don't think so. It's just the nature of the beast, as it were. It's the nature of the business. But that's why nowadays, no matter what OS you use, and yes, you can say Linux is more secure than Windows. When it comes to virus and security, fine. But once you get on the web, I don't think Linux is more private. Once you get on the web, I don't think so. I think it's a matter of knowledge of what's going on. It's a matter of perspective. It's a matter of being aware that no matter what OS you use, no matter what app you use, once you get on the web, you have to expect a certain level of non-privacy, a certain level of mistrust. That's just the way the web works, in my opinion. Now, of course, it always comes down to the user. Be careful going to certain websites that are shaky, as it were. If you run Windows, make sure you always run a couple or run an antivirus. Keep it up to date. I use anti-spyware also. But that's the OS, the core OS itself. Once you get on the web, now we're back to square one. We knew that we were giving up privacy when we signed up for Facebook. We have no right to get angry about this, only ourselves to blame. To a certain point, yeah. Nabil Belala? Welcome, Nabil. Welcome to the stream. I believe you are new. We have a custom here. Everybody, please say hello to Nabil Belala. Welcome. Unfortunately, the problem is here to stay as we all use the web. Sure, without the web, I couldn't do this. I couldn't communicate with you guys. I couldn't connect with you friends online. But doing these live streams, there's nothing here that's distrustful. There's nothing here invading your privacy, as it were. This is all part of being informative, educational, a few laughs here and there. That's what this is all about. DistroTube, we knew in a way we were giving up, but to the extent that how they did it with what was the firm, Cambridge Analytica, and they violated Facebook's terms of service. and they still did it. That's where the problem is, at least when it comes to Facebook. You know, I downloaded my Facebook profile folder, 310 megabytes. I don't know if that's a lot, a little, average, but I looked in there. Wow, it's massive. Everything since 2011. It's a lot. And looking back, I don't think I posted anything I would regret later, or at least I don't think so, you know. I tried to stay away from posting religious or political stuff on Facebook. I don't want to get into, you know, this for that or tit for tat war, you know, on perspectives on religion and politics. I mean, I was born and raised in New York, so if we're going to get into an argument with that, you are not going to win with me. That's all there is to it. But I just don't do that. I'll post other stuff, you know. Random news items, tech items, photos, sharing photos of Italy, beautiful pictures and stuff like that. But we are all being Facebooked. That is my new term that I've coined. Facebooked means invasion of privacy, trust. I gave an example this morning. Say you lose your credit card, or whatever, and before you realize it to call to cancel it to get another one, someone uses it or whatever, hacks it, whatever, buy some stuff on your card. Well, you have been Facebooked. A piece of you has been stolen, taken without your knowledge or authorization. Nabil says, I'm not a U.S. citizen. Am I also being Facebooked? Yeah, probably in some form or another. The current Facebook scandal, supposedly, Nabil, was that the data of 50 million users was used to influence the 2016 election. I mean, there were other factors involved. To a point, it's probably true. I don't know by how much, but 50 million, data from 50 million users is a lot, and that can influence something in some way. Since you're not a U.S. citizen, it doesn't really pertain to you in terms of the current Facebook controversy. But in terms of the whole universe of what I term being Facebooked, losing your privacy, your data being manipulated without your consent, yeah, that's being Facebooked in my opinion. It's massive. It's on a world, because the web is worldwide. So yeah, Nabil, in a way, we are all being Facebooked. As long as we're aware of it. I won't say it's okay, but I don't know. I guess it's part of the new norm. It stinks, but it is what it is. At least what we as YouTubers, meaning the peeps here, try to help and inform other people have the same. Yes, Sneaky Linux, that is true. I don't know how to. This is the problem with this problem is that it cannot be solved. The problem is the problem cannot be solved. You can delete your accounts, whatever you have, Facebook, Twitter, and so on, to make yourself a little bit less prolific on the web. But we all web surf. We web surf for information. We buy stuff on Amazon, eBay, exchange email. That is all. Each time we get on the web, that is an opportunity for interested parties to Facebook us. Take a piece of us and sell that information to whoever's interested. Somebody said, well, if they're taking our information, then we should get a piece of the action. We should get a commission for our data. That would be fair. What do you guys think? Let's take a quick poll. Should we get a little commission on the sale of all our data? Would that make it more right? Would that make it more palatable? If we got paid for them to use our data, how do you guys feel about that? I got mixed feelings about that. But what do you guys think? Being paid to use our data, a commission, would that be fair? Ben says, I think so. Okay. All right. Somehow I knew Derek was going to say, show me the money, from the movie Tom Cruise. What was it? Jerry Maguire. Show me the money. Great movie from the 90s. Okay. That would be a lot of commission. Right? I think so. It's a hard question. Well, what price privacy? And where does it end? Right? Leol 692K7. Hello. You just requested to download data earlier today. If they make money on our data, then we should also. I think that's fair. If you can't beat them, join them. Is that the motto here? If you can't beat them, join them. Okay. I guess that's a step in the right direction. I'm not sure. I mean, I also deleted Messenger and Facebook of your phone. Okay, all right. I have a feeling a lot of people will delete the app off their phones, tablets. I haven't. I don't think I will, because I still use it. I enjoy using it. Friends, family, stuff like that. But it makes me wonder every time I log on, okay, where's my data going? Who is profiting off it? Will the current data now, will that be used to influence the next election? Or the next whatever? I don't know. Justice Department revives push to mandate a way to unlock phones. Okay, reading the ticker feed on the top here. Anyway, take a quick look at these headlines here. Then what we'll do, we'll probably wrap this up with some news and nonsense. Finish up on a light note. Let me see here. Towards a world without Facebook. Let's see. Remember, every year it seems a new Facebook arises, swells, deflates, and vanishes. Remember Diaspora, Elo, Mastodon, Vero. Is Mastodon still around? I don't know. There are people saying that Facebook will end up abandoned just like MySpace was. It's certainly possible. Here's the headline. Facebook accused of massive fraud in new lawsuit filed by Cook County. Yeah. Just browsing through this article real quick here. Blockchain, Bitcoin. We're approaching, or maybe already at the point in which these tools could be put together to construct a small-scale, decentralized social network. Isn't that what Mastodon attempted to do? I don't know. The point is that you don't have to scale the size of Facebook for an alternative to be viable. Think small. Okay? The world will have Facebook for a long time to come, but Facebook doesn't have to be part of your world. Huh. Especially if a weird, clunky, charmingly ramshackle little alternative exists. One for which you ultimately find you get far more net emotional and practical value. Okay, so I guess they're saying is there's room for another big social network and not just Facebook, right? Let's see what else we have here. Polls show Facebook losing trust as firm uses ads to apologize. Let's see. Opinion polls published on Sunday in the US and Germany indicated that a majority of the public were losing trust in Facebook over privacy. Yep. Let's see here. We have a responsibility to protect your information. If we can't, we don't deserve it, said the advertisement. Okay, with Facebook, all right. Breach of trust, yep. Zuckerberg acknowledged that an app built by a university professor had leaked Facebook data of millions of people in 20... Oh, those sneaky little leaks. Reuters poll found that 41% of Americans trust Facebook. Really, that much? 41%? Whoa, okay. Interesting. Okay. Still less than half. It is psychologically harder to let go of a platform like Facebook that's become pretty well ingrained into people's lives. Let me read this again. It is psychologically harder to let go of a platform like Facebook that's become pretty well ingrained into people's lives. Technology versus humanity. Who's winning? Right now, technology is. It would appear. Alright, so I won't go into any more of this, but I think you guys get the idea. We are all being Facebooked. Invasion of privacy, loss of privacy, data mining, telemetry, whatever you want to call it. We'll see what happens from here. That's all I have to say about this topic. I think what we'll do, we'll go into some, how about we go some news and nonsense to finish this up. Haven't done that in a few days at least anyway. So, anyway, KO 2610, welcome to the stream. Orange Powerade. Awesome. I like Gatorade too. Question for you, Derek. I think he is done with antics. Red Robo. I think he learned his lesson. I think. Calculate Linux. Interesting. So DT, why calculate? What's so special about calculate? Just curious. Alright, once again, music is from the YouTube audio library, so check that out. And let's see. Let's do let's see. Odd news. We'll go to odd news from UPI, I believe. United Press International. There we go. You will never learn. Well, it's okay to learn. When I first started with Linux in '06, I self-taught just about everything. So I was learning, but at a certain point, you should learn enough knowledge to not make the same mistakes over and over again. So your level of knowledge should be just enough where your knowledge past that point is to make your life easier, past that point, and not harder. Each time you do something that makes your life more difficult, that level of learning, the value of that level of learning decreases, in my opinion, because you're wasting precious days, hours of your life. If that makes any sense. I don't want to get too philosophical. Anyway, I think you guys get the picture. So that's why I use Ubuntu Mate. Separate machines to test other Linux OSs, but for this, staying the way it is. Gentoo. No, thank you. Lamer says going to give Manjaro a try, seeing how Manjaro's doing since the last time. Yeah, I tried it. It wasn't for me, Lamer, so no Manjaro for me. Okay, so let's take a look at some news and nonsense, then we'll wrap it up. California man launches steam-powered rocket 1,875 feet. Okay. Agitated moose shatters driver's windshield. That would be scary. Let's see. Bar sets Guinness record with $14,000 shot of cognac. T-Rex goes up in flames at Colorado Dinosaur Park. There's a headline you just don't see every day. A lot of animal stuff. Golfer catches kangaroo fighting flag on 5th green. Snakes. Pennsylvania couple marry in Walmart Garden Center. Okay. And let's see what else we have here. Fans at NBA game eat directly from mayonnaise jar. 2 women ate from a jar of mayonnaise. Airline crew member had 9 pounds of coke in his pants. Ah, from New York, of course. Hey, what are you doing with the coke? You should have picked up some loads, man. Forget the coke, man. You pick up some loads from Mexico. It's easier to transport, man. You just got notified your Facebook data was ready to download. Check it out. Then delete it. Exchange students in Italy set fire by cooking pasta without water. A boy, 9 years old, claps 1,080 times in 1 minute. Okay, he was happy about something. Mom breaks second Guinness record running marathon with triplets. Good for her. Loose monkeys spotted near Miami strip club. Guess there'll be a lot of monkeying around there. Let's see what else we have here. Lost cat returns home 14 years after hurricane. Oh, wow. Interesting. Lucky cat. Legendary sea monster on Georgia Beach. Likely a decomposing shark. Okay. Let's see. Not too much funny stuff this week, huh? Bear casts ballot in Russian presidential election, if you want to call it that. Yeah, not too much funny stuff for this week anyway. So Pacific Rim Uprising tops the North American box office. Exciting. Another Transformers type movie. Oh joy. That's the fake news. I don't know, man. It's, you know, animals. Well, I suppose. I hope it's true, DT. I hope that's a true story, because it's a feel-good story. So, you know, I've heard stories like that before. I don't know about that many years apart, but it's a feel-good story. I hope it's true. Even if it's fake, it's still a feel-good story. Let's see here. Hulk Hogan. Okay. Anthony Hopkins, the noted actor, appears at present-day King Lear. New photo. Very good. A new Karate Kid, huh? Cobra Kai. Do we need another Karate Kid? I don't know. Deadpool 2. Did not see the first one. Wasn't there a movie about Facebook some years ago? What was it called? The Social Network, right? Yeah, I think so. Let's do one more page, then we'll wrap this up. The General Hospital, 26 Daytime Emmy Award nods. Wow, that's a lot of awards. Bruno Mars. Let's see. Okay, I think that's enough. The Social Network, you saw it, Ben, and it's nuts? Really? Nuts as in good, or nuts that it wasn't worth it? What kind of nuts? That didn't sound... What kind of nuts? I prefer beer nuts. I'll have to check it out if it's good. I guess it's based on a true story, so... I think I'll finish up looking at the ticker feed, and it's almost time for dinner here, so I think I'll wrap this up. So, beware, we are all being Facebooked each time you go on the web. Learn to live with it, I guess. Brave new world. The data has recorded phone conversations in it that is crazy. Ah. Okay. It was good but crazy? Okay, I'll have to check it out. Generate two-factor authentication codes on Linux with Authenticator. Is that something new? I'm not familiar with that. Let's speed this up a little bit. I'll check it out, DT. Okay. Derpington. Wait, I don't have Facebook. Am I still being Facebook? Yeah. Each time you jump on the web and your privacy, your data is being used and you don't get paid for it, at least you're being Facebooked. Right? That's how I see it. PC Software 3. Hello, PC Software 3. What happened to Software 1 and 2? G+, Twitter. Yes, I do. You can find me on Twitter, one word, Total OS Today, if you want to. I don't use it that much. I don't use G+ that much, to be quite honest. But yeah, each time your information is being shared without your permission or mined or sold or manipulated, that's what it means by being Facebooked. You don't have to use Facebook to be Facebooked. In a way, it makes sense. Your data is being bookmark for interested parties in your face. Yeah. Yes, I have a smartphone. I have an old HTC One Max right here. I keep it. It's 5 years old, but the speakers on the top you can barely see right there at the top and on the bottom. But this is a big phone with the best speakers on the market still, in my opinion. That's why I kept it. I play music on it. It sounds great. I had a lady at the doctor's office commenting, boy, that phone sounds really good. I think she had a new iPhone, and she liked my 5-year-old phone, so check that out. But for sound, yeah. Yep. I've gone to using Gab. G-A-B, Gab. What is Gab? I'm not familiar, I don't think, with Gab. What is Gab? Privacy? What's that? Forget about it. I wonder, you know, we're all being, I guess you could also say X-filed. The X-Files, conspiracy theories. That show started 25 years ago. What was once science fiction is now science fact, I guess. By the way, the X-Files finale Wednesday was weird. I mean, like, extra weird. I'm not sure I liked it. But it was okay. Check it out if you like the X-Files. Phones 5 years ago were better quality. I don't know if they're better quality. Well, the speakers were, yes. HTC 10 has great speakers. Boom sound it does. I may have to check into an HTC 10, maybe a refurbished one. I know it's a couple years old, but I don't mind. So you like the HTC 10? Cool. Yeah. You can't beat those speakers, man. You just can't. Going to make some coffee, finish moving on my data's new install. Living the dream. Alright, have a good one, DistroTube. And use only stable, not unstable. How many times I go, what's the matter with you, eh? I take a shower in public where everyone can see. They make Bluetooth shower heads now. Did you know that? Speaking of Facebook, let me see. Oh, that was an email. I got a notification, but it's not for Facebook. Okay. PIA is a great VPN service. Alright. I could drop my phone 5 years ago, no broken screen. Drop a new one, and the next phone you will get be shattered. I guess so. HTC 10 does not have dual front speakers. But they still sound great. The phone also received Android 8. Still performs. Good camera. Okay. I'll check it out. Thank you for the tip. I'll look into it. Sudo Reboot. Welcome. How are you, Sudo? Suited, now remember, each time you get on the web, you're being Facebooked. Watch that term go viral. Maybe. A shopping app called Wish. Wish. I think I've heard of that. Wish. I don't know. Looking at the ticker feed. Want to demolish a uranium enrichment facility? Ask a pipe-crawling robot first. Facebook accused of massive fraud in new lawsuit filed by Cook County, in case you missed it. Sudo, you're on holiday in Wales. Relaxing. Nice. Nice. Very nice. Are you still on Manjaro Linux, Sudo? LG Stylo 2. Yeah, that's a big phone. I've seen it. Don't know about the speakers on that though, but it's a large phone, yeah. GNOME 3.30 release status for September 6th. Oh, that far. Okay. Wish you can buy really cheap products, but most of the products are from China. Yeah. I bought a new boombox from Naxa. It sounds great, built-in subwoofer, but I think it's from China. I don't care as long as it works. I mean, my previous one from China lasted 20 years. Can't complain. Never used Facebook. Okay. Using Antics on your... Oh, you are using Antics on your laptop at the moment. Okay. Cool. All right. Well, you don't have to be on Facebook to be Facebooked, Sudo. That's my new terminology that I'm using when your data is being used, manipulated, stolen without your consent. That is being Facebooked. Because the breach of trust is so massive. It's scary. Latest LibreOffice is available 6.0.1, so check it out. Alright, we're gonna make this the last call for comments because I'm out of here. Gonna have my dinner. So we'll see where Facebook goes on from here. I don't know. The bigger they are, the harder they fall, maybe? Maybe. I don't know. I really don't know. Who thought when Facebook first came out it would come to this? The largest social network in the world. Home of the largest privacy scandal. I guess that makes sense. I don't know. Elon Musk pulls Tesla and SpaceX from Facebook. Surprise. Craigslist drops dating ads after new law. I don't know what that's about. Ben Fitzpatrick is buying pizza for us. Yay! Let me guess. Pizza Hut, Domino's, Papa John's. I like them all. Reddit says guns, beer, and tobacco transactions now banned. Interesting. So what kind of pizza, Ben? That sounds really good right now. I could make some. I got some in the freezer. The self-rising dough. I'll probably make something else. But yeah, my new boombox even came with a remote. Imagine that. How's that? How cool is that? Yeah. Bass boost, tuning, function, standby, mute, full function remote. Nice. Papa John's. Better ingredients, better pizza. It's pretty good. I like the garlic dip. The sauce is pretty good. As far as Papa John's goes, yeah, I like it a lot. Such a nice guy to buy us all pizza. Yeah, make sure you send it Federal Express because it'll stay. Oh wait, today's Sunday. Federal Express doesn't work. Oh, forget about it. Pineapple and tuna. Pineapple on pizza. Ugh. Tuna on pizza? Really? Must be a UK thing. Alright, enough of the ticker app. Let's fold that up. Or wrap that up. I think I'm done, guys. So, yeah. We are being, and will continue to be, Facebooked. So, welcome to the web. Alright? Alright, I am done. I'm going to have my dinner. No pineapple or tuna for me for tonight. I'm not sure what. I'm going to have to check the fridge. I got some peppers in there and some other stuff. Some chicken. I think I'll have that. Peppers and chicken. And for dessert, I'll have... I think I'm out of Klondike's. I love Klondike's ice cream. I don't know. I'll think of something. Yeah, you tried pineapple pizza? Yeah, I don't get that at all, Ben. It's not for me either. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I am done. Vine Linux. Never heard of it. Based on Debian, it comes with GNOME 2 Vine Linux. Okay, I might take a look at that since I've never heard of it. Thanks, Ben. Yeah. Cool. Alright, guys, I'm done. Have a good week. We'll chat again. Alright, take care.